getting pissed off that we're 3 minutes late because I scheduled it.
They're like, listen, you guys need to follow your time schedule.
Yeah, they like it like that. Everybody, it's the return of Magnum PI.
Back again. I'm gonna do it right this time. See this, baby?
Never fails to crack me up.
There we go. We're here. We're ready.
Oh my God. This is the day it's going to be, everybody. Welcome to the show. If you're tuning in, take a minute while we're playing the song to give us a like and go ahead and share. Throw on comments. Our question of the day is, what was a piece of advice that you got as a child that has served you as an adult? So think about that. Send us some in. Whichever one's the best one, I will post on our page. So
okay, yeah, I saw some good ones.
Yeah, I saw some good ones too.
Some good ones. I liked it.
Who's there? It's rare. Who's there? It's rare. Come fill your time, this pod's for all. From the Finger Lakes, join in the call. Learn something new about the Cuca Trail, upstate New York, every episode I tell. Who's there? It's rare. Who's there? It's rare. It's rare.
All right, everybody. So what's the deal with this Lord of the Rings thing?
Oh, I don't know. Just like I read the books when I was younger. So that they have like all kinds of good quotes, and especially Gandalf, dude, the wizard.
Do you remember any of them?
Oh, what's the one? Something about courage isn't taking a life. It's like knowing when not to take one. You know, it's about like, so stuff like that. Like he was like, he's like talking about like, you don't always have to fight. Sometimes it's better just to run. Like,
yeah. As long as you don't end up being the coward of the county.
Yeah. County coward. The double C.
That's a good song. You ever listen to that song?
No.
Oh man, this guy, his dad, in the song, I mean, it's a country music song. So as you'd expect, his dad got like put away in the electric chair or something.
Okay.
They got the death penalty for just, I don't know, killed somebody or whatever. And he said, just whatever you do, promise me that if you ever get into trouble, you just walk away. Just walk away.
There you go.
And don't end up like me.
Yeah.
And then basically throughout all the years, he did that until some guys took advantage of his wife, and then he beat the absolute piss out of him.
Really?
There's a good song other than the part where they took advantage of his wife.
Yeah, sounds it. Yeah, I know, Sean. That is true courage, bro. So, you got a mustache like this. You gotta let the world see it.
It's actually, I think, courageous for us to just be on a video platform at all.
True.
I love Sean leading us off with some great comments.
That's the best first comment we've ever had. Nice stash, bro.
Courage is wearing that stash on video.
Yeah, it's a good one. What'd you think of Sean's comments? There were some good ones in there, right?
Yeah, so I guess
figure it out.
Figure it out. Find a way to make it work. Are two separate things.
Yeah, I guess so.
They are. They can be. But I like that. Of course, the ubiquitous, be polite, be professional, but have a plan to kill everyone you meet. Never be satisfied with what you've already done. You can always do better. Don't rest on your laurels.
There you go. I like Genus too. That's the truth.
Character is what you do when no one is watching.
That's the truth.
We got the old shut up and sit down from somebody who I'm thankful did not take that advice. If you're not kind, you're nothing. If you want to be successful, just always be nice to people and everything will be easier. That's true.
Yeah.
That's absolutely true.
Yeah. Most of the time.
I think so.
Oh, God. Here we go. Aaron.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Oh, man. Here we go. All right. If you're going to drink on the lake at night on the boat, be sure you go around the puff point is not to keep your mother and I awake. And then I hope that this is not linked, but I don't care how fast your boat goes. How do you outrun a radio on a landlocked lake?
That's true.
Yeah.
There's no way of getting away.
People don't run from the law.
What if you have like a secret like Bat Cove or Pirate Cove?
That would be sweet.
It's like waterfall and you
What if I do?
It'd be cool. I want to see it.
All right, but just remember, you're the sidekick.
Yeah, sure. That's okay. Can I be what anyone I want?
Treat the janitor with the same respect as the CEO, of course.
I think Tim really.
Maybe I might respect them more in some way. I mean, I give everybody,
Yeah.
equal dignity as humans, but I mean, the janitor, I don't know, they both work hard usually.
Yeah.
But janitors working hard with their hands.
For a lot less money.
For a lot less.
Yeah, that's for sure. I like Tim's though.
Don't die.
That's the best advice.
Best
you can
advice to give a
anybody.
kid.
Just don't die. Like,
yeah,
just do anything.
Is there like a statute of limitations on that?
Yeah, I think 80.
Don't die.
80. Because
don't die.
I feel like when my grandfather was 80, he looked at me. He's like, "You don't want to be 80." I was like, "Thanks, Grandpa." He's like,
he said that.
Yeah, he's like, "Be crazy, die before you get 80. Trust me." So it's like, okay. And then Jordan, that's a good one. Jordan, I can see Jordan's mother telling him that.
He does that too.
Yeah, he does. He's well mannered.
Manners can take you a long way in life. Eye contact and always say please and thank you.
There you go. And then rap beef with people. That doesn't really
work. Sean, if you're not kind, you're nothing. Me. Look, oops.
You're still there, Sean. You're something to me. All right.
You're funny. I don't know. You could be funny if you're not kind, I guess.
Kinda. Bill Burr's good at it.
He's kind. Sometimes.
No.
Bill Burr is funny as shit.
He is funny.
Oh, what was I talking about Bill Burr recently? Oh, I bumped into somebody that was learning how to fly.
Yep.
And we were talking about how Bill Burr's and learning how to fly a chopper.
Is he really?
Oh yeah, he's always talking about. He's a nerd about it. He's always talking about flying helicopters and how much he loves it.
Really?
Doing auto rotations and stuff like that.
Huh.
So the one I always remember, I don't know why this is just stuck with me. I was like 6 or 7, and this just stuck with me. And my dad told me he was painting a house because he would paint houses in the summertime.
Mm-hmm.
And the woman that owned the house came out. She's like, "Hey, you guys want some lemonade?" And he and the guy that he was painting with were like, yeah, we'll take some. And I was like, "No, I'm okay." He said, "Phil, if you're doing something for somebody, you can turn down money once. Don't turn down money twice if they offer it to you twice. Never turn down a drink."
There you go.
So there you go.
Nice.
Don't turn down the lemonade, people.
Never turn down a drink.
It's just hospitality,
Yeah.
Somebody offers hospitality, you take it.
Yeah.
I think.
That's
so what's new?
Good. Not much. Just the usual. What
do you think about?
Oh, so I went to the Only Place yesterday.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think I was telling you. They're back open.
How was it? Packed?
Slammed.
I bet.
I know you don't eat bread, but have you ever had a Rachel?
Not
the girl.
Is that with the
sandwich.
turkey?
Yeah.
It's like is it like a Reuben with the turkey instead of corned beef, or what is it?
Yeah, and like coleslaw. I don't know what's on a Reuben.
Yeah.
Reubens have sauerkraut, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, this is like coleslaw, turkey, and I don't know what kind of bread it is.
Cheese, right? Is there cheese?
I don't think so.
Huh.
It's just coleslaw, turkey, and then I don't know what the bread is, but some sort of special bread.
If you know what's on a Rachel, just put it in the comments.
It's got to be one of the best sandwiches.
Somebody Google it. Newbie, is Newbie mad at us?
Yeah.
Is it because we called him Mumby?
Yeah.
So I've not seen him as much lately.
He was. I think he got mad because Mom and Dad. He came in at like 10 o'clock the other night. And they made him suck down a Manhattan really fast, and then they forced him to go to the tavern. So
yeah, that sounds horrible.
Yeah. Weren't you there? Were you there? They bought everyone beers and stuff. Yeah.
Hi, Patrick.
And then the fire alarm went off. Did
I
you hear
believe
about
that
this
I
story?
declined the mini beer.
Okay. Well, Patrick drank somebody's mini beer that wasn't his.
That must have been mine.
Yeah. He's slamming mini beers. Like the fire alarm's going off. Pat's like, oh, I might as well hit all these shots if no one's coming back in. He's just going down the bar, just slamming everyone's drinks.
It's like that scene from Super Troopers. Phil drinks the lemonade. I'm not gonna read that out
Worth
loud.
it.
I'm not gonna read that out loud.
Yeah, you're right. At least he stuck to his moral, Sean.
Okay, I'll alter the advice. Never turn down drink from people you know. I don't know. Make sure you verify what's in the drink. Is all I'm gonna say. Boston. Okay. Well, newbie, next weekend, come see us, okay?
Yeah, Newbert. So, what'd you do on the trail today? Just go for a walk?
Yeah, just took Hawkeye for a walk, took some pictures. I went to look at some projects that we're going to be working on. There are a couple of bridges that are in pretty rough shape. And so they're going to get redecked pretty much ASAP. And I'm hoping, I don't know, I was looking at it, they're in really rough shape, so they need it. I'm hoping we can get a good deal on wood. I know how expensive it is right now, but hopefully we can find a way to make it work, because they need it. They need it bad.
Hawkeye was happy as hell.
Hawkeye was happy as hell.
It's like his best day ever.
He loves going to the trail, because we go down like super early in the morning. We go down super early in the morning when there's nobody around.
Yeah.
And so I can let him run around a little bit.
Do you think he'd launch it off the falls?
He went swimming, and he was like running back at me, and you could see all the water flying off of him.
Yeah.
It was cool.
You think he'd do the jump?
I don't think that he would do it on purpose.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that he almost got in right by where this tree was down across the stream, and the water was moving today. I was worried that he was going to jump in and get sucked under there.
Dude, he's got webbed toes.
I know, but
You ain't taking them.
Yeah, no, you will.
Those freaking...
I used to play fetch with him in this deep river out in Minnesota.
Uh-huh.
And I'd throw like sticks out there, and he'd swim out. He'd swim upstream and then like float down and get the stick, and then like keep floating down. He'd get out like 30 yards downstream where he got in.
Huh. Now, there's only a couple breeds that have the webbed toes, right? Like the real like webbed, like to swim. Yeah.
I don't know. I thought they all had pretty webbed toes. His toes are definitely webbed.
No, like the Chesapeakes and the Labs, and I think there's another. So.
And then he also, I guess they have like a second set of eyelids or something.
Really? Okay.
So that's, I don't know. He loves the water though.
Yeah.
Anytime that he gets a chance to go in the water, he just gets lit up. He starts running back and forth. It's awesome. All right. Some more advice. Look for a parking lot full of semi trucks when on the road looking for a place to eat. That's solid.
It's quality. Yeah.
If you want, yeah, because those guys know. They know where the place to be is.
Yeah. Same thing with if you're looking for a place to stop to sleep, go where all the semi trucks are.
Yeah. Oh man. You ever do that?
No.
It's kind of sketchy.
It's kind of a joke because like there's always like, did you see the meme about the frontline workers and the truckers?
Are the frontline workers the lot lizards?
Yeah. So it's like all these truckers, and like let's have a round of applause for the frontline workers, making sure all the truckers are okay during the pandemic. And it's the lot lizards, we'll call them.
Gross.
Oh God, funny. There's no when you think of it, like semi trucks, like what's the closest like place to park to sleep? You have to go all the way up on 90 probably. And
No.
Where would you say?
I mean, there's pull-offs on 54.
Yeah, but they're not like
There's pull-offs
not
on
like
14.
big ones. Like you
Oh,
see,
and not
yeah.
like truck stops.
Yeah. Like
But there's pull-offs. They love parking on some of those pull-offs. You have to wake up to the lake.
I was driving down to Florida once and I pulled off and this guy started talking to me and he's like, "Hey, you have any money?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "I've been living here for 6 months." I'm like, "You just live here? Like at this like pull off?" He's like, "Yeah." It's like, okay. I gave him like $5 and like I watched him and he had this like bed on the back of his truck and you could see he like went in like
Yeah.
just sleeping there in the trucks in like the rest stop. I mean, access to a bathroom,
Yeah.
running water, it's like
What do you think about that?
it's pretty interesting. I mean, I can't believe he was able to do it for so long without getting caught. Well,
Like, what do you think would be the punishment? Just getting told that you got to move on?
yeah, no
Yeah.
one's gonna give him anything. They'd just be like, "Dude, you can't be here. Like, you got to go somewhere else. Like, go on another person's stop that's not mine and stay there." Is probably what they'd say because that's what I would say.
So, like, would you send the sheriff to do like a welfare check? Like, hey, just
I think I would just go talk to
like
the
if
guy
you
if I
were
owned it.
in Yates County and you saw a car parked in the same spot,
Yeah.
like for a month,
Mm-hmm. Well,
not near a house.
I mean, I don't know. I don't even know if I would. There's one down on 54 now that's like that.
Mm-hmm.
The guy, truck's always there, never moves. So I've never done anything about that, and no one else has. So I guess that's how much we care about it.
I kind of wonder about just like
So-
drop off some Dunkin' Donuts for him or something,
Yeah, maybe, or maybe he doesn't deserve something like that. So you don't know. He could be a bad guy.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe there's a reason why he's there.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So, but yeah, talk about some horrible advice I got, but it makes you think. Was if somebody is in a bad position, maybe it's their karma, and you shouldn't help them through it. And I was like, that's a shit way to think of things.
I feel like it is a shit way to
Yeah,
think
and
of
I'll
things.
never forget somebody saying that to me, and I'm like, so wait, what if that's you, and you're the one that needs help? And they're like, I'll probably deserved it. I'm like, dude, what the hell? How do you live that way? Yeah.
Yeah, I can't live that way.
No.
I feel
Craziness.
like, yeah, it's not good.
But yeah, but still, I'm just gonna say, if some people are like, maybe that guy's a weirdo. Maybe his wife kicked him out because he did something bad. Like, you don't know.
Do you want any of this?
What is it? Is that Marlo's coffee?
No, I got 3 because these ones are smaller.
Oh, there you go. No, I'm good.
I got to talk them into getting bigger cups over at the Blue Heron.
This is good. What is this?
It's from the Blue Heron.
I like that.
It's I think they use like Cuca coffee roasters over there, and they brewed a fresh batch for us. So they were getting down low, so they started
Nice.
up the machine, made a fresh batch.
Todd there?
Todd was there. Kat
Nice.
was out doing yoga. I guess they're doing yoga on Sundays.
Oh wow.
And they're gonna people that come do it with them, I guess, are gonna maybe make donations to the outlet trail.
Whoa.
So that's cool.
That's cool.
Yep.
Have next time you're gonna cheat on your carnivore diet, make sure you come here and have one of their flatbreads. Dude, those things are ridiculously like they're better than any flatbread you'll get anywhere else.
cheated Friday and I came here and had the cheeseburger, the bacon.
Oh, blue cheeseburger.
Bacon blue burger.
That's pretty good. I had that last night.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, no, the flatbreads are kick ass.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Alright.
Have you had one or even seen them?
I've seen them.
Yeah,
They look exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to try one.
good stuff. Yeah, Todd's so funny. He tries to. This guy is like the best guy to do business with. He'll bring me like 15 Kimmelweck rolls, and I'll only use like 5 in a night.
Uh-huh.
And he'll be, hey, I want you to have fresh, so I'm not going to charge you for the other 10. And I'm like, dude, that's not. No, we're going to pay for it. And he's like, no. Like, you should see this guy. You got to like force him.
That's actually
You got to force him to take your money. It's like, Todd, no, you're in this to make money. He's a good guy.
That's-
he really is. Yeah.
not a bad business plan though.
Yeah. I mean, but still, you should get paid for
You gotta
your
make-
product.
Yeah, I'm sure he's taking that into account.
Sure, I'm sure, but I just feel like I'm the one that asked for 15.
Right.
It's not like he just brought them. So it's like,
Right.
I should pay for what I thought I was going to sell. But a good business thing is since that Kimmelweck roll represents his business,
Mhm.
I'm sure he has something in it on stake
Exactly.
because
Yeah.
he's going to be like, hey,
He doesn't want anybody to come here and like the roll's not fresh.
right. Yeah.
Where'd you get it? Oh, it's from the bakery. It tastes like dog shit.
Well, we'd never do it anyways, but I understand where he's coming from. So.
Yeah. I love that.
I wish more people would use their stuff.
It's pride.
I've asked Todd, it's like, are other people get in on it? They're like, no. And I don't understand. Like, why are we all not using the bakery in Dundee's bread at our restaurants?
The bakery in Dundee.
Or sorry, Jesus. I can tell where I've lived my whole life.
In
Penn. There's no bakery in Dundee.
Yeah, I was gonna say
well, actually there is, but
is there?
Tabora, but yeah.
Oh yeah, Tabora.
Yeah. So we should all be using Blue Heron.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. Is it
and it's not like it's expensive or anything, so
is it cost effective?
Yeah. I mean,
I don't want to like
talking financials.
I don't want to put him on blast as far as like any details.
Honestly, but no, detail wise, he's 25 cents a roll cheaper than what I get it from a major distributor.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then
that's really
it's
good.
a no-brainer.
Yeah.
And that he's going to stand by his product.
Exactly.
So
and you can't call that major distributor on a Saturday night and be like, "Hey, we're out of stuff." Where Todd's like, "Yeah, dude, I'll go like grab you, bring it." You can't get that service.
That's nuts.
Yeah. I can't believe more people aren't doing it. So,
well,
if he'd make brioche rolls, we would only buy through them all of our bread. So, I mean, it's that good.
Brioche must be difficult.
It is.
Not that he can't do difficult. He obviously does difficult.
Just a lot of butter and stuff.
I wonder if it's like a different temperature or something.
I don't know. He was explaining. He said most people don't do it, and I'm thinking there's a reason. It's probably a pain in the ass.
Huh.
So, yeah. But
so if you're a business owner, especially if it's a restaurant, Blue Heron Bakery, Penn Yan.
Good stuff.
Seems like a no-brainer.
Yeah, and every day everything's fresh.
And don't think that it's don't think it's not gonna be fresh, because you're gonna get fresh. You're gonna get somebody that takes pride in his work, because that's obvious and visible. And if it's realistically, even if it was more,
I would pay 25 cents more. I mean 50 cents more, because it's you're getting it local from a guy that know's doing it with his hands. You're not getting it from some mainstream bakery. And then also, I can call him at any time and get whatever I need.
Do you think that maybe one of the hangups for people is just that they think that it's going to be more expensive?
I think
they think, oh, well, I can't afford to go with a local bakery. I just have to go with the distributor.
I think it's just easier to go through a distributor is the way they think. It's like, I see them every week.
Get everything
I pay
in one
this,
place.
Just do it. I don't have to worry about what's going on here. It's all about convenience. But at the same time, the best restaurants I've been to have fresh baked bread from they get from somewhere else.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
I always used to obviously it was an Italian joint, so it's different than here, but I used to always love getting when you go to the Italian places and they've got the fresh, you get a loaf of bread.
Yeah. Yeah. There's one in Syracuse called Postabilities. And right across the street's a bakery. And at the end of the night, they give away all the bread.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Because they're like, hey, anyone want bread to take home? And anything they don't use, I think because I asked them, what do you guys do with all the extra bread? And they're like, we make French onion soup with it and make croutons and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm sure they can only make so much. So they're just trying to give bread. It was hilarious. Just going table to table, giving you loaves of bread to take home. So
that's awesome.
Yeah,
it sounds like
cool.
they, really crank it out to keep up over at the Blue Heron.
Do they? Yeah.
So I wonder if they're doing anything with. Yeah, I'm acting laggy, Sean. It's me.
Laggy. Have you tried some of their food?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know if you've ever eaten there.
Yeah, I've tried it. It's good. I mean, I'm gonna support my friends' businesses.
Yeah. And
knowing them, I at least want to taste it. I'm thankful they have coffee so that I can get something there more regularly.
You should talk to them about maybe baking you a bacon weave. You ever had a bacon weave anything?
Bacon weave?
You ever seen the bacon weave stuff?
Yeah.
I had a bacon weave pizza.
Oh,
It was legit.
you should make
A
one. You should
carnivore
make it here.
pizza. It was a.
You should
It was a
always
long
have a
time ago.
carnivore option on the menu. I know you got the cup of bacon.
We don't have that's our like, you know how all the fast food places have their secret menu? The cup of bacon's on the secret menu, you know. You gotta know people.
Secret menu.
Cup of bacon.
You can get like at Chipotle, you can get like a burrito wrapped in a quesadilla.
Is that a thing?
I think that's a thing.
Whoa.
I'm pretty sure that's a thing. And it sounds awesome.
Yeah, I know like Five Guys. They have all kinds of crazy things. One time we went and there's this burger you can get. It's like I don't know what the hell you call it. It's 4 burgers. And we just tried to order it to see like if it was real. And they're like, yeah, sure. And they freaking, it's like stacked.
That's
dude.
awesome.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't awesome, but
It was yeah,
you're
I mean,
you're
it's
trying
never
to
going to
like
be awesome.
eat it. You're like,
Yeah.
oh my God, this is not good. There's no way you should eat this. But yeah.
You said that's Five Guys?
Yeah.
Did you see the...
You ever been there?
No.
Oh.
Did you see the article that was out that 5 guys got arrested for fighting at Five Guys? Prophecy fulfilled.
Is that true?
I think so.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure if it's true, but it's funny.
Dude, when you go there, they give you a bag of fries. Like an entire bag of French fries.
Why not? That's
you get
like
a burger
a potato.
and a
It costs
bag
them nothing.
of fries. And when you come in the door, like the way the lines are done are bags of potatoes. Like the way you get in, that's like how many French fries they give you. Malt vinegar on all the tables. It's legit.
Ooh,
Five Guys. You gotta go there. Check
I like
it out.
the malt vinegar.
I mean, it's not the healthiest option. You probably should go to Panera next door and get a healthy wrap or something. But yeah,
Get a loaf of bread with a little bit of soup in it. Like,
definitely don't get
that's
the
healthy.
bread bowl.
That's healthy.
Oh God.
So, did you get gas?
Yeah.
Is your tank full?
No.
No.
Yeah. Why? There's no lines up here. Have you seen a lot?
I heard that Burn Dairy ran out of gas for an hour
Oh, really?
the day that it all started.
Well, Dundee's.
So everybody panic bought.
Everyone in Dundee's just like whatever. Like, who cares? We all know where to siphon gas.
I filled my tank up like the day before,
yeah.
and I don't drive that much. And I rode my bike the next day. I'll tell you what, I rode my bike to work the next day. On my way home, I ran over a broken drill bit, and it went right through my rear tire.
Oh,
And so I had to walk my bike the last mile home
jeez, that's not fun.
and then change the tire, which took like an hour because it's got like all the motorized stuff on it.
I bet you it wasn't fun.
Pain in the ass.
Yeah.
So thanks for whoever like didn't pick up after themselves when they, like how does the drill bit get there? You had to take it out of the drill.
You ever slammed a drill bit and seen it fly? You ever like been like, meh, and then bam, and it freaking flings and you never find the other piece of it?
I'm trying to remember if I had the butt end or not.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm trying to remember which end of it went.
If it was a full piece of bit, then somebody was lazy. But I'll tell you, when
It was definitely
you're
broken.
going through metal,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden, bam, and then
Bing.
freaking, you'll never
Yeah,
find it.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
gone.
maybe that's what happened. I can't remember which end of it was. It was definitely broken.
That's what happens when you try to use a wood bit on metal.
So this is not advice that you get as a child, but good advice nonetheless is if you have a smartphone, unlike my father, who's probably going to listen to this, so don't listen to this part, Dad. It's not helpful for you. More than once a decade, you should try restarting your phone and closing the background apps.
That's good advice, Sean.
It really is.
Yeah.
You just get rid of all the extra junk.
You know, another good piece of advice is when you're cleaning your 45 and your spring
Unload it.
and your spring falls out there. I can't remember. This was my old gun, but there's just a little spring and I don't know what it held exactly because I didn't even know the gun well. But I was like, yeah, I tried to like put it in and I'm like, what, do you even need it, right? I'm just like,
Was it like the trigger return spring?
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Yeah, it was like, like when I tried
Just
to
went
shoot
to the
it,
back.
yeah, just like nothing. I was like, oh, I probably could almost killed myself. Maybe we should go try to put that spring back on. Ruth, I did it for you.
Hi, Ruth.
Okay.
We all love his mustache.
Yeah.
When I say we all, I don't include anybody in that. I
Okay.
don't know.
ready for me to embarrass Mary. She's gonna be pissed. So I like shave, get out of the shower, and she's working out, and I was like, "Hey, you're looking kind of hot." She's like, "Don't come near me with that mustache." Like, you and that mustache, stay on that side of the room. I was like, "Whatever, stay on my side of the room. You don't know what you're missing out on." So,
You
yeah,
look like Gunther from Gunther and the Sunshine Girls.
she told me I look like I may have a white van that sells lollipops. So, yeah, that's all right. You know what? I just think she's jealous she can't grow a mustache.
That I don't know. How often has she tried? Mary, if you're watching, have you tried?
She's
to,
like, I'm not watching this. Once she's seen the mustache, she wasn't going to participate.
Like,
in
never
anything.
mind. Never mind.
She gets so mad when I do that. No, last week. The week before I wore it. So it's been.
Oh, right, because you weren't here last week, though.
Yeah.
So it is 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah. So that I re-wore this because the last time I wore it, Marianne called me out. She's like, "Where's the mustache that you usually rock?" So I'm stashed up, ready to go.
That's great.
And then Ruth and I are going on a beer drinking time today. So
that sounds like fun.
So I had to put the mustache on for Ruth.
Adventures.
Yeah.
I like adventures.
Ruth, Katura. She remember when she lied to us and said she was going to be here? Remember?
Yeah.
She's like, "Yeah, I'm going to do a podcast."
Yeah.
That's it.
She also,
I'm fighting her today.
Remember when she convinced you that the earth was flat?
You remember? Yeah, she did. We were hammered. I was hammered.
I was not hammered.
Yeah.
I was in on it.
Yeah. That was a good one. They tried hard. I actually had them believing that I believed it for a second. They were like, whoa.
Sure. I see what this.
How many vowels are in that?
Kurtura.
I read something about the more vowels you have in your name, the more evil you are. Yeah, there's a thing on Facebook. So
Sean wants to know the answer to a serious question. Did you wash that shirt between 2 weeks ago and today?
I didn't personally wash it.
When's the last? Have you ever done your own laundry?
Yeah, no, not really. No, I don't. Mary does laundry every day.
Every day.
Every day, she does laundry.
Is yours mixed with hers, or does she separate the loads?
She's got mixed in colors and stuff. Yeah, I don't know, but they're all like our clothes.
Huh. Well, that's impressive. Every day.
Great question, Ruth says. Yeah, every day.
What do you think? What do you think people are gonna want to come do this summer?
Here?
Yeah,
Probably come and see me.
just like anywhere, like around the area.
Oh,
They just want to see you.
yeah.
I mean, obviously you're a stop. Mostly Barrington Distillers.
Yeah.
You got to go to Barrington Distillers if you haven't been there yet.
That's usually where I am. Not down at the 18th because Ruth has to take the spotlight. She can't let anyone else shine down here. You ever tried to shine around her?
It really is difficult.
She's like,
She will take you down a notch.
if you start like making drinks and she thinks like you're one up, she'll start like flipping cups and doing like, I don't know what she's doing. She's like, she thinks she's Tom Cruise.
Was she working last night?
Yeah.
Oh, well, somebody,
Uh-oh.
I don't know if I should say this, but somebody left the door to the ice machine open. I came in and I heard like a water sound and I was like,
Ruthless.
what is that?
That's probably my mother.
And I went and checked the thing and I went back to get the cups or something. I look over and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Somebody left the ice machine open.
That's true. I do.
You should dress like that at the bar.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to get a bunch of copies of this shirt. Just wear it every day.
So I'm going to a wedding next month and somebody suggested that I should get a shirt like that to wear.
Yeah.
And I said, well, hold on. I've got my linen suit.
Right.
And instead of getting a floral shirt, I decided I'm going to get a floral tie.
Okay. That's not bad.
I'm going to roll with it.
Is somebody going to call you Ricky Gervais again? Or yeah.
I will murder that motherfucker. I mean, I will not murder anybody.
Dude, that guy, you were so like, you're like, what? I was like, Phil's about to get in a scrap. Like, why? Because I have red hair? And the guy's like, yeah. That was so hilarious. I was dying. Oh man, that was a good time.
I was ready to light that guy up.
I knew you were. You were getting mad. I was dying. There's no way. I'm James Bond. He's like, oh, you have red hair. Like walks away. You're like,
yeah,
dude, like, what are you supposed to be? Wasn't he dressed up as Forrest Gump?
He's dressed up as a douchebag, I think.
Yeah, I don't know what he was. It's freaking hilarious.
I don't remember. I try to put like people like that out of my mind immediately.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Which I did.
He had
until you brought it up.
He had you angry, so I enjoyed it. So we don't get to see that much. So
I was angry for a flash of a second.
Yeah, I know. You were like what is
I put those people out of my mind immediately.
Good. Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Like didn't even remember that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up a bad past for you. But
it's okay.
Yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, so honestly, what is gonna happen this summer? That's fun. So they canceled the fair.
Yep.
You ever been to the state fair?
In Syracuse?
Yeah.
Not since I was a kid.
I think that's going on. That's always fun.
What do you think about this new? Like, no, we can stay on that. Yeah. So
ready, go.
Well, I was gonna say, what do you think about this new guidance from the CDC about that? If you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask anywhere.
Trust the
for
science.
any reason.
Trust the science.
Did I send you that meme?
Yeah, I'm sure. Wait, which one?
Now libertarians are going to start wearing masks now that the government says that you don't have to.
That is the most Phil thing I've ever heard of in my life. Trust the science, right? That's what we've been doing. So let's keep trusting it.
We have. Oh yeah, I don't know. Science.
The funniest thing about trust the science, and we're going to lose like 2 of our far left viewers today, is it was the left that was doing trust the science,
right?
But they're
like, wait a minute,
and then they don't trust the science on gender. They're like, wait, it was like I seen a big thing on that. So it's like, because if you're going to trust the science, right? There's the 2 genders. I mean, science is fact, right? Isn't that what we say? Isn't that?
No, that's not what I say, because science is alive to me, and to scientists who are worth their salt, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Is that you can never prove something, you can only disprove something.
There you go.
Is
that something you learned as a kid?
That's something I learned in science class.
There you go.
That in science, I mean, even
you create a hypothesis,
even
and then you try to
the theory of relativity, like all these the theory, gravity is that a law? Like you have to test something like billions and billions of times before it's considered a law.
Gotcha.
And like even like the theory of relativity has been tested over and over, but it's still a theory.
Yeah. So I mean, anyways, not to drag us into that subject, but I mean, and either way, I don't really care about what people. My opinion has been, I don't care what you think about the mask. I don't care what you think about your gender. I don't care about any of that. None of that matters to me, because I don't really care about half the people. Because honestly, I hate to be that way, but they're not a part of, like, I care about you. Like, I care if you're safe. Like, do I care about somebody, unfortunately, that I don't know? I guess I don't have that much compassion. So they can wear their mask or not. You can be whatever you want to be, but that's the way I feel. So right now I'm saying, it's up to you. Like, if you want to wear your mask, go ahead. I'm not going to judge if you don't want to. Not like, just do what you got to do. I don't understand why we're all not like that.
That's not exactly the question anymore, though, right? The question now is, do you think New York State government will catch up to the CDC?
Yeah, I think so. I think he'll be pressured too.
How long do you think it'll take?
I think next week it'll happen.
You think so?
Yeah.
That they'll just make it optional?
Yeah.
And do what I told them that they should have done 16 months ago or 14 months ago, whatever. That'd be interesting.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I just don't know why it hasn't been from the beginning of it's personal choice. I mean, I don't know. Personal. personal freedom's personal choice. Let's all get behind it.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's not. I mean, and from
if it's a good idea, we should be able to educate people about it.
both parties are so
Tribal.
What's the?
Is that the word?
No.
No.
I almost said condescending. That doesn't make sense. Both parties. Everything's backwards. So the right says, I want personal choice when it comes to masks, but then they don't want personal choice when it comes to like women's rights,
Right.
like body rights. And then the left with the trust the science. And then wait, all of a sudden now the science doesn't matter when it comes to these subjects that we care about. It's like, let's just be real. Like, why can't everyone be down the middle? I don't understand. So who knows?
I agree.
We need Phil's party he's going to come up with to come out. So what would you call it? If you were going to make your own party, what would it be called?
What's wrong with libertarian?
Yeah, but no, if you were just like had to make something.
If I was going to like rename it?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question. Man, you're putting me on the spot. I don't know.
I don't know either. I've thought about it because like I remember when Trump was going to start his.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a stupid name. Like,
what was he going to call it?
It was like the something, wasn't it the Patriot Party
Patriot
or the
Party.
I don't know. I can't. It was so bad I can't even remember it. So yeah, I don't know. But
I don't know.
I want it to be cool. Like, it's got to be something like really cool, like the Space Cadet Party or something.
Space Cadet? No.
What about Space Force Party?
Space Force. Probably you got to call it Filbertarian.
That's a good one. I like it. Let's go with it.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably something about bull moose. Be bull moose. No, that already happened.
Yeah,
it didn't work out very well.
No. When have you noticed that it seems like our generation, like let's say 40 and under, everyone's starting to slowly, a little bit, kind of, everyone's views are starting to kind of center more. Yeah, at least from my side, from the right side, I kind of notice like all my friends, parents who are like, no, like so like super conservative, where all my other, now I guess the young Republicans are like, yeah, like who cares if a woman gets an abortion?
Yeah. No, that's
like, we don't give a shit. Like, yeah, they should be able to.
But then there are other things that they get like.
Yeah, there's some crazy stuff
that they cling to that I'm like, why does that matter to you?
I don't know.
Why is that the thing that matters to you?
Yeah, hopefully we can all meet in the middle and just say, like, just
if you're not hurting anybody.
Yeah, I mean, I know it sounds libertarian, and but no one wants to. I don't want to skinny dip. I don't want to go full naked. I just want to keep like a Speedo on, and
this is a metaphor, right?
And stay a little covered.
this is a metaphor.
Yeah.
So that's what libertarians want too. By the way,
they want to wear a Speedo.
They're not anarchists. They're not anarchists.
I know, but
if they were anarchists, they would just call themselves anarchists.
Maybe I don't want a Speedo. What are those like really short biking shorts? Like those. Maybe that's what I want to wear.
Do you want the one that has the butt pad on it?
Is there butt
pads? The gel like butt.
I might just
cushion.
Get that in general. That's a thing.
Yeah, well, it's a thing.
Hey, Mary.
So you don't wear out your pants.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I could use a couple of those. Yeah. Well, that. I was getting somewhere, Sean, until Phil cut me off. It was going.
Continue your metaphor.
Till Phil saved the day. It was going somewhere, I'll tell you. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I don't know either.
There's a lot of weird shit going on in the world.
I just wish I wish everything wasn't about politics.
Me too.
When people come up to my distillery, right, left, middle, they're all like, I get along with all of them when I'm behind the bar. Like, everyone's cool. Like, as long as things don't come up and people don't argue, and most people are generally good. Like, they're just good people, want to have fun, be safe, happy.
I agree.
And it's like, that's good, And
that was a text that I got last night in response to the question. It came through a text instead of a comment, and it was a video from the Muppets.
Okay.
And it was about it was this guy in a pizzeria saying, just people's is people's. People are people.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
And also that you can get life advice at a pizzeria.
You can get life advice anywhere.
Unsolicited or solicited.
I had a homeless guy in New York City give me some interesting advice.
Oh, what was it?
He told me, hey, somebody's got to take one for the team. So he told me, I guess I looked homeless. I don't know. Like he was like giving me the lowdown on what I should do. He said, if you go to this building over here, they'll give you a free cup of water and French fries. And I was like, oh, really? Thanks, man. And he's like, yeah. And he's like, don't go to that building over there because they'll throw you out. And I'm like, okay. And he's like following me. And I'm like, I don't want this guy following me. He's like, and he's being weird.
Did you think that if you had a home that you'd be able to get more buttons buttoned up?
I don't know. And then he goes to me and he goes, if I ever see President Trump, I'm going to axe him. Just like out of nowhere. And I go, what the actual fuck is going on here? And like, I'm like trying to walk back and like, dude, I need to get away from this guy. This guy's crazy as hell. And I went and got the French fries and water, but
he was following you around, man.
Yeah, just following me around, talking to me. And like at first he's like telling me about stuff, so I was talking to him, right, just being nice. And then he wanted to axe Trump, and that's when I was like, I need to go. I need to go.
Do you have any advice for interacting with homeless people, other than to be nice to them?
Yeah, not really.
There's still people, you know.
Yeah, no,
so
no. I just usually try to say like talk to them and. Yeah, stuff like that. I don't know. And I don't try to be a jerk. So
yeah.
I don't really know. If they start acting like crazy, I don't want to be around them. You know, they say like something weird. I'm like, I don't want to be around
anybody that acts crazy.
Yeah. See you later. So
I guess if you're trying to get rid of people, act crazy.
True. Yeah. Just like no one will fight a man without pants on.
What about a Speedo?
No, dude. If you ever want to get out of a fight, just drop your drawers. No one's gonna fight you. They're like, "Whoa, put your pants on."
If that doesn't work, poop on yourself.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
No,
that's a little extreme.
Well, that's what
you might as well go get in a fight at that point.
That's what these people do to try to get out of getting arrested.
Yeah. Well,
there was one week that like 4 people pooped on themselves in Penn Yan.
Really?
It was in the paper. Yeah.
I was thinking, like, what if we? This was an interesting thought. Like, we should give the cops like little, like mobile bubble jails to hold people. Okay, listen, hear me out. It's an awesome idea.
A Pope Mobile?
Like a little like bubble that you can like bubble people. Like you can listen to this. Phil, don't go there. Don't do this to me today. All right. Just like, and so you can get people to chill the hell out instead of putting them in a holding tank. Like, you know, like a drunk tank. It's like
you just like boop.
Yeah. How pissed off would you be to just get bubbled in the middle of nowhere? Just be like, oh, how long? Yeah, you're good. Like, it's cool. Yeah, I got a design. Me and Elon Musk, we're going to talk about it.
I talked to somebody about, I don't know, 10 or 12 years ago, and it was a education student, special ed. He was telling me that they taught him in class that if you can't get the kid under control, that you can put them in a box to calm them down.
Just put them in a box?
You put a child in a box. It's like, that sounds like a bad idea.
You ever put a cat in a box?
Does it calm them down?
No. No. So I imagine a child's a lot like a cat that goes crazy.
Well, what do you think about like an unruly person if you put them in a bubble?
Yeah, well, you're in a bubble. What are you going to do, bro? Like, you're done.
Yeah, what about when you take the bubble off?
They're going to be calm.
They're going to be...
Because they're going to want out of the bubble.
I'll put you back in the bubble.
Yeah, it's not like a box.
Are you ready?
Where you try to hold a box with a mad cat. It's like, you're out. You got no chance. But a bubble, you just like, boom. You ain't going nowhere. You can be mad and slap your head off it and go crazy. You're just...
Yeah, and how many people have to slap their head off of it before there's a lawsuit?
The bubble is made so you can't hurt yourself in there.
Oh. Would it be carried around by these little like police robots?
The cop robots.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be sweet.
This sounds like a weird movie. This sounds like... Have you ever seen or read Fahrenheit 451?
I imagine it's about
It's where
firefighters.
They
I
burn.
haven't seen
No,
it.
they burn books. They're firefighters, but they like make fires.
They make
They
fires.
burn books,
Whoa, no, I can't say I have.
and they like try to get immediate justice. Everything's streamed live. Everything's streamed live.
Huh.
The news is streamed live. If they think that a crime was committed, they like have to get justice. There has to be a perpetrator, and they like immediately like zap them or pick them up, whatever, with robots. It's crazy shit.
So, hey, talking about immediate justice, and I'm gonna put this out there. I am friends with our DA, so I'm not gonna say anything bad about him because I like him as a person, and I'm some others that I like. But I was talking to a cop. He was from Pennsylvania, and he got on the subject of his DA and how much he hated his DA that in the place he worked. And I never really thought about how much cops had to like the district attorney.
Sure.
And then it makes sense, because they have to prosecute all their things.
Yeah.
And he said our last DA would prosecute somebody for stealing ice.
Right.
He's like this prosecutor, he's not prosecuting anybody. And all I could think was like, do you really want the guy that's gonna send someone to jail over something stupid as shit? Like it's just
Right.
it's like it's finding this happy medium. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I think what we have going on here is pretty good. You don't hear of people going to jail for anything crazy, and maybe because we're in a small county. But yeah, it's an interesting
Things have changed, though.
It's an interesting take on like what like some people want
Right.
people to go to jail for. I was like, dude,
Yeah.
this guy's like freaking extreme. Yeah, he's like,
You thought the cop was extreme?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and I've been around a lot of cops that wouldn't even care about stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's
Like, give him a fine.
I thought about that when I was talking to a guy. I was thinking like, I wish Phil was here because like you could like interact with him on it. But myself, I'm just like listening. And I'm like, yeah. I mean, that sounds crazy, but yeah, sure. Yeah, he's like, it was and the thing was, the cop was a nice guy,
Right.
but at the same time, it's like,
You don't want him in that job.
no, he's like extreme,
Yeah.
and it's just like, I don't know. I was thinking like, you're the reason why people don't like what's going on with the cops. Like, you gotta
Part of
not,
the reason,
yeah,
yeah.
you got to not send
It's
people
not
to
good
jail
for the
everything.
community.
Yeah,
It's not good for the
It's,
community to put people in jail for little stuff.
Yeah, and I think we've been having. I don't know. It's finding. We got to find like that center of where. That's why I want to be a judge. I'm gonna do it. When I do it, I'm gonna hand out like the perfect fines. I'm gonna be
The perfect fine.
The perfect things, like, and people are gonna have to do like the worst shit to like. I'm not gonna send them to jail, but like I'll be like, dude, well, I guess you're gonna have to like work at the waste treatment facility for like 80 hours, or something. Just like make people do stuff that no one wants to do. Think about it. Think of like just extreme bullshit. And you're like, you go do this. You're not going to jail. You're gonna be useful. You're gonna have to go clean up the Finger Lakes Trail, the Keuka Outlet Trail.
Yeah, I mean, that's already happening.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You could really, instead of just send people to jail over stupid stuff and only give them 60 hours of community service, which is any service, like send them to do something horrible.
I don't know if I agree with that.
What about like bale hay for a week? I'll tell you what, no one would ever get in trouble again.
I like the idea of, especially for, I guess it depends on who the person is that you're dealing with, but I like the idea of giving them something that actually helps them build like life skills in some way, or make them more hireable for a job. Because you think about what gets people into crime in the first place, especially small crimes like what you're talking about, where it would be something that you would get just community service instead of going to jail. It seems like a lot of those people just need an opportunity, and they need like a chance to get some work experience, stuff like that.
Yeah, maybe.
Get something good on their resume.
Yeah, I don't know. Some people maybe. Problem is, other people it wouldn't matter. I mean,
Sure.
there's so many opportunities around
But
here.
they still could have done something good for the community.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. You just make them do stuff that no one else wants to do. That's going to be the job. Just horrible jobs, the worst jobs. Be like micro dirty jobs, but like that. Yeah, trust me. I'm ready for this.
All right.
You'll see.
Okay.
It's going to be huge. It's
Yeah,
going
we'll
to
see how
be
it works.
adapted all over the country. It might make it all the way to China.
You think so?
China, right there.
China.
Yeah.
Sweeps.
What does that stand for, noob?
Sweep. What is that? Newbie, what is sweep? Jesse.
Sean, only the easy ones. Only the easy ones. I don't want the triple murder. Yeah, that one's tough.
Jaywalking.
So actually, as a town judge, that's all you get. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that any felony goes straight to the county.
Right.
So as a town judge, you get only misdemeanors.
So you don't want to be county judge. You want to be town judge.
Town judge. Yeah.
Oh, so you're going to be doing like traffic tickets.
Yeah, like misdemeanors and stupid stuff like that. Yeah, that's more of like, I don't want to get into the tough stuff because that's where you really have to make serious. You're making big decisions. Like,
well, sure.
Yeah. So not what I want to be a part of.
At risk of appeals and stuff like that. More likely. Oh,
Nice.
Sheriff's Weekend Alternative Program.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? We use those guys when we do the Barrington Cleanup Day. They come up and help unload trucks and everything. So I forgot about that.
I like that.
Yeah. A lot of towns should adapt to what we do in Barrington, and they do not.
What's that?
Cleanup Day.
Oh, just cleanup day?
So there's one day a year you can come bring almost any garbage you have, anything. And we do it to try to get people to clean their yards and everything. Right. And we'll take it, throw it. We don't really charge you for anything other than like refrigerators or tires or stuff like that. Then we're like, we have to charge because we get charged.
Right.
But any junk you have, bring it.
Milo does that.
We'll help you unload it.
Yeah.
And it makes a serious difference. Like I'll be like driving around and be like, I'm going to have to send out like 12 letters because these like yards are disgusting.
Yeah.
And then the day after that, you're like, oh shit, it worked out pretty well. They brought all the stuff. I think the problem is a lot of people, it's all about convenience,
Yeah, for sure.
So
seems like a lot of the towns around here do that though. I know Milo and Tori both do.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Milo just did theirs on the 8th.
Ours is next Saturday. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
So if you live in Barrington, coming up next Saturday, clean up your shit this week and take it in for free.
Free, gone, and you get help unloading it and stuff. I don't know if we're actually helping this time because of COVID, but
yeah.
So who knows? Maybe we are.
Everything. So like when we did the trout stocking, usually they have kids come help stock the trout in the stream. It's pretty cool. This time they were like, yeah, just make sure nobody's around on that day and nobody should approach the truck. It's like, man, that sucks. So it's such a cool experience for those kids. I know that they need to do that. I understand why they do that, but it's just a cool experience for those kids.
What's your thought on if businesses saying no more masks right now? Like, would you think negatively of them?
No. No, not at all. I think that's what should happen.
Yeah.
In a specific way. What I think should happen is that if you wanted to do that here, say, look, we're not going to require masks if you're not vaccinated. We still recommend you use one anyway.
Right.
But you don't have to because you've had an opportunity. Everybody's had an opportunity at this point to be vaccinated in this area.
More than.
And if you're not, it's because you chose not to. So it's your consequences,
Yeah.
But then what you can do on the other hand is know that, look, if I'm not vaccinated and I don't feel comfortable going to some place that doesn't require masks, I'm not going to go there.
But don't you think the people that aren't vaccinated aren't scared?
Yeah.
So it's like that's not even an issue for them, right?
Right.
Yeah.
That's where we are now because we haven't always been there.
Right.
But now we're there. Now we're at where if you in this area, if you want to be vaccinated, you are. And if you choose to, go out and about and you're not vaccinated, it's on you. I mean, I know that we worry about putting strain on the hospital system. That's kind of the
gone,
one.
Right?
Well, it's reduced now. The one risk still is that these people who are not getting vaccinated could end up taking up a bed that maybe you need because you had a car accident.
Yeah.
And it does use some resources that way, but I don't know what the current stats are. I know that we're getting kind of down to where we're getting single digits of cases in this county at least. So
yeah, hopefully things.
I'm in favor of doing what I always said we should do, which is educate. And now to ask people if you're not vaccinated, you should probably still use a mask. If you are, then, and if you're outside, I think you're fine.
Yeah.
If you're indoors in close quarters, I think the CDC's finally caught up to the only logical outcome,
And
which
then
is good because you want the CDC to be logical.
3 foot social distance now as well for unvaccinated people.
Right.
They think that 3 foot is fine.
Well, they also said that it can be transmitted further than 6 feet.
Oh, did they say that too?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I think it's just a matter of what they're trying to go with guidelines. And so the big question is Cuomo,
The CDC
Emperor.
at the end of that whole thing they wrote says could change if things,
Sure.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, is this just a temporary thing? Are we all going to be back into it?
I want to be able to
how can Cuomo
move on.
tell us for a year that we're going to trust the science?
Right.
We're going to trust the science. We're going to trust the CDC, and we're going to move. And he did. I'll give him this. He did say that our medical people were looking at it.
Right.
He was saying like that, but at the same time, when they adapted something, he adapted it.
Right.
And now all of a sudden, what does it not fit? Is that an agenda? Honestly, like, let's be serious. Why? What's his?
He might trust the science, but he does not trust the people.
The CDC or like us?
Us.
He doesn't trust us.
He doesn't trust us.
Okay.
And I don't know if he should.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know if we've given him good reason to trust us. I don't really care if he trusts us or not. I think he should respect our rights.
But he makes me uncomfortable. So the way he looks at me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Jesus.
fuck him.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
If you are just doing the audio version of the show, and if you're just doing the audio version and you just hear us randomly crack up, it's usually Sean. Sean's comments.
Nipple rings and a Speedo. That's Cuomo for you.
I just never want to think about that.
You just did?
I know. I wish that I didn't. It was weird.
Yeah. At this point,
that made me feel more uncomfortable than that mustache.
Yeah, no, it hasn't gotten close enough to you. We're at like 6 foot socially distanced. If we're at 3 foot, it wouldn't feel good. It carries its own like gravity, like things pull to it. It's weird. Like I tried to take a drink of this drink, and I was like, I had to like hold it down. I don't know what it is. It's
you got to like lift up the mustache.
Yeah, that's interesting. So. I wish I could grow a good mustache. You could have a good mustache. You could really nail one down.
Yeah.
You should do it.
I don't know.
Nail one down.
I don't know if "should" is the word.
You must.
I should.
You must.
I should not.
You must have a mustache.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good plan. I think we should avoid that at all costs.
We should just both have mustaches and do the show. The mustache show.
Just do you think I was thinking that we should start, I don't know, some kind of team, like a softball team.
What would it be called? It's Rahr?
The Penn Yan Express.
Penn Yan Express, okay. Sure.
Do you know what the Penn Yan Express is? I learned this like maybe last weekend.
I don't.
Used to
Sounds
be,
like a train.
Well, so down on 54A, down where the go-kart track is there, that used to be the parking area for the Penn Yan Express. And across the road where the business park is, a lot of that was Penn Yan Express. And it was a nationwide trucking company. Like their Penn Yan Express, I think it might have been one of the largest ones in the country back then. It's pretty cool.
I didn't know that.
I think that'd be a cool mascot.
Would you tell me it was the name of Penn Yan way before?
Oh, shit. What was it? Pandemonium?
Pandemonium. Such a cool ass name.
Yeah.
I wish it was still Pandemonium.
We could be the No, that wouldn't.
The
Pandamaniacs.
panda.
I don't know. You know why they called it that? I think they called it that because all the Irish people.
What are they trying to say?
Oh, troublemakers.
Are Irish people really troublemakers though?
I think it was pretty rowdy back then.
Was there a lot of Irish in Penn?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I'll tell you, Mary is like full Irish, and she doesn't fit the description.
She's not rowdy.
And she doesn't really drink. She's not rowdy.
Yeah.
She does get a little angry though. And I think that's the shortness.
You don't think it's the Irish?
Well, and that
She's
like
hot-blooded.
she's short, she's Irish, and she's angry. So yeah, it happens. It's the green eyes.
I think it's you.
It could be me.
When you get near her, maybe she's allergic.
She could be. She's allergic to this mustache. That's for damn sure. Oh, God.
Okay, well,
We're just spitballing here. Hey, before we hop off, is Elon Musk a dirtbag for what he did?
for which thing?
For tanking Bitcoin.
He didn't tank Bitcoin. Bitcoin dipped.
For doing what he did. He kind of swindled a lot of people. And I don't care what anyone says.
What do you mean swindled? You think that he pumped and dumped? You think that he sold?
I'm sure he did.
You think he sold when it was high and then
he dropped it because he says, well, we're not now all of a sudden Bitcoin's not good for the environment.
Do you think that he said that and then bought more when it went down?
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. But I know, and it's not swindling because let's all be serious. Just like you and I, Elon Musk is not a financial advisor, and you should not probably do what he says.
No.
But the thing is, he keeps saying all this stuff about cryptocurrency. Then he says we're going to accept Bitcoin.
Mhm.
It's flying because everyone's like, oh shit, now we can do something. Then you're just going to, on Saturday Night Live, he says whatever he said, crazy.
Said it was a hustle.
And then all of a sudden it's not good for the environment and takes it away from. What do you think? Like, what does that make him a bad person? Do you think differently of him?
No.
Okay.
No. I got called a speculator yesterday.
Really?
I got called a speculator.
Why?
For owning cryptocurrency.
Like, was someone mad about it?
Maybe a little bit. It's like, why?
Did you just?
I was like, what do you mean?
Should have just slapped him.
Yeah, I mean, it's like.
Hopefully it was a man, not a woman.
Yeah.
You probably
I just said, look,
yeah,
you're a speculator for having greenbacks because the dollar is based on nothing.
Do you ever just want to roundhouse someone? Just like full on roundhouse. Like, was that the one? Did you think about it?
No.
You didn't even for a second. You're like,
I'm pretty cool.
One roundhouse.
I'm pretty cool.
Half a roundhouse?
Maybe. Just a haymaker.
Yeah, don't do the full spin. Just a half. Just leg kick him. Yeah. So.
No, I think Elon Musk.
Dave Portnoy shredded him.
Portnoy.
Like, he went off.
Portnoy gets emotional.
Oh, that's why I love him.
Portnoy
He's a man of the people.
And Elon Musk does not get emotional.
He's very calculated.
He is.
Yeah. But I like Dave Portnoy because he will die for his cause.
Yep.
He'll die on the flag or whatever you want to call it. Like, he'll do it. And like Elon Musk is like, no, like this is not, you got the wrong guy if you think I'm going to stand for a cause here.
Yep.
Like, so I don't know. That's why I respect Dave Portnoy. Like, he's just like, and he tells it like it is. He went after Robin Hood, and then he went in on Elon Musk. And yeah, so I don't know. I think this kind of tarnished Elon's reputation a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, the deal with cryptocurrency is it's supposed to be able to be used as a currency. And so when I'm talking about, we got to find a way to, accept this as payment, and we need to find a way to use it as payment and make that efficient.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Musk made a great point that we need to find ways to make Bitcoin greener.
Yeah.
We do. We got to find ways to make, especially what he pointed out was that a lot of it is mined using electricity from coal plants. And I know coal's gotten a lot cleaner than it used to be, but it's still not necessarily the most clean fuel that we could be using.
Right.
I don't know. There's a lot of different things. I mean, you got this Tesla that, he owns the company or whatever, is CEO of the company. And is it good for the environment? Well, what do you think we use to make the electricity that powers them? A. B. What are we using to build them with? I mean, all the energy it takes to build them, you're still building a car. I'm not saying it takes all that much more energy than building another car, but what it does use is a ton of lithium, and
which is finite, right?
We're
Isn't
strip
it?
mining. Everything, yeah.
But no, seriously, they say it's
They need to find better ways to recycle it, but it's fine. We're strip mining for it. Like we're not treating the earth well when we're stripping lithium out of it. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
The best thing is keep using your used vehicle. If you want to help the environment, keep using your used vehicle as long as you can.
Do you think that it's true that Tesla's not selling well?
No.
Because that was a big thing that
I would buy
they're saying, is that Tesla's not selling well. So
I don't know if that. I know. Well, the Tesla stock is down. That's for sure. It was almost $900. It was in the ballpark of $900. Now it's down under $600.
I hope it goes back to $450. That's where I sold, and I'm happy there. No, it was $520. God damn it.
Yeah, it's still above that. It's still
there.
above that. It is almost there.
Yeah. Well,
but I don't know.
Yeah, I just wanted to see what you thought about that.
We'll see what happens.
The old Elon Musk doing a little bait and switch on cryptos.
I think that he, in some ways, thinks it's a game. I think that he definitely seems to treat it like a game.
Yeah. Well.
They're like, oh, look, I can, because he used to, that was what got him in trouble with the SEC, with stocks, right? Do you remember this?
A little bit.
So a few years ago, he was like banned by the SEC from tweeting. Finally, he got back on Twitter, but basically, he's not allowed to say anything on Twitter or anywhere else that impacts the stock market.
Really? I didn't know that.
Right. So because he was kind of accused of manipulating the stock market. Well, cryptocurrency is not part of the stock market. So he found something else that he can manipulate. And I think that he likes that power that he has. Crypto's
getting scary, Phil. It's getting scary. A lot of things are happening that are weird.
What do you mean?
A lot of that guy,
because it's volatile.
The guy that the father of Doge or whatever.
Yeah.
Like he dumped all kinds of right.
I mean, why wouldn't? I mean,
I don't know. I don't know. Things are just they're
like a billionaire.
That weird Shiba one. I don't know. Like that guy started doing sketchy stuff. Ethereum. Like it's just like things are like I don't like the way it's going.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The thing I think is going to be weird about
because it made some people millionaires.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
but look at one interesting thing about crypto is there are all these cryptos starting up. There's like probably around 200 different cryptocurrencies, and I kind of wonder where that's going to go as far as being able to actually use it as currency as it's intended, because some people think that certain projects are really good, like Ethereum. Some people think that stuff's dumb, like Dogecoin. Some people think Dogecoin's great because it's accessible as something that could be actually used as a currency rather than, we've got Bitcoin that's worth $55,000 per coin. Are you going to like buy a coffee with 0.000001?
Right.
Yeah. Or whatever, how many zeros, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No.
So I think one of two things will happen is we'll either get to where cryptocurrencies like fit into a niche. So like if you want to buy a car, you use Bitcoin because they'll accept Bitcoin for cars. And if you want to buy coffee, use Dogecoin. And if you want to buy whatever, if you want to buy a house, use Ethereum, like stuff like that. Like that could be one way it goes. Or what we might see is that field just gets narrowed down to where there's like 10 or less that are actually successful.
I just
and
don't
still exist.
ever see crypto being used. And I mean, I could be freaking wrong. I mean, I don't know. I remember when Bitcoin first came around, and people were throwing money. I was like, that's dumb. And it wasn't dumb. So
it has value.
Yeah, it's not dumb. My only thing is, I know that the US dollar fluctuates a bit. Let's say it fluctuates. The thing is a dollar's still a dollar. If you raise your price, I know, then of course your dollar's worth less, but
Right.
still a dollar's a dollar. You always at least know that it has some sort of value.
Right.
It'll hold something, and the problem with crypto is I know a Bitcoin's worth $60,000, but it could also be worth $20,000
Sure.
real quick, where a dollar may be only worth now technically 95 cents in that same amount of time. It's like the jump in price until it's like mainstream, where you can almost guarantee a Bitcoin is going to hold its value at $50,000.
How much was a gallon of milk when you were a kid?
Don't know. Never bought one.
Right.
I wasn't old enough to buy milk.
Like $1.
What is it now? Like
$4.
Was it $4? I thought I just paid $2.89 for a gallon. Maybe it was a half.
Maybe it's $2.89. I don't
Yeah.
know. It costs more than gas.
Yeah. I mean, I know it inflated, but the thing is that the fluctuation is huge in crypto compared to the dollar.
Oh, it's more volatile.
Yeah, and I just don't see a company wanting to take the risk of a crypto that could maybe lose its value. And it's a gamble.
They can trade it into dollars immediately.
It can go up.
They could trade it to dollars immediately.
But what's the fun in that? Why take crypto then? Why not just take dollars? It makes no sense if you're just going to instantly trade it.
Well, if people want to buy it using crypto,
yeah,
if people want to give you something of value, you take it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. But they could also just turn it into dollars and give it to you. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's cool to have another form. I just, as a big company, I don't think they'll do it unless they're into risk, because then they could give you a $50,000 Bitcoin for the car, and it could be worth $75,000. I mean, you never know. But you're not in business to gamble usually. You gambled going in, but to stay in business, you're usually try to stay pretty straight.
But you own stocks.
Not with my business.
No, but you own stocks.
Yeah, personally, yeah.
Stock market's a casino.
Yeah, that's why I like it personally.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to buy stocks with my business. I'm not going to trade or anything.
Yeah.
But
well,
yeah, I don't know. I think it's cool topic. We'll see what happens. So shit, I'll never forget. Hey, if I listened to you and bought Doge when I did, me and you'd be in freaking Vegas. We'd own the gun store. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, hell yeah.
It'd be over.
Dude,
we'd be good.
That place is sweet.
Should have listened and bought. What was it? It wasn't even a cent when you told me to buy.
I know.
And I was like, I got like
I put a couple bucks in there.
I got like $2,500. I'm like, from selling this and selling that. You're like,
oh my God.
You should put some into Doge. And I was like, I'm not putting any in that stupid ass coin. And now I'm like, can you imagine? Can you imagine just dumping? Like what a dumb idea not to do it.
I don't know if I said this before, but I saw an article a couple weeks ago before it dropped back. Like it's probably, I don't even know what it is now. Maybe like 50 cents or so.
Yeah.
Maybe 60. I don't know. Somewhere in there.
50.
Somewhere between 40 and 60.
I think it was 58 cents last night when I went to bed. Yeah.
So not much higher than that. This article came out and it said that if you put $1,000 in there on January 1st,
mm-hmm.
it would be worth $103,000.
And you told me to buy last summer, right?
No.
Isn't that what we're talking? Was it late?
No, it was over the winter.
It was fall. It was when you got back from New York City.
No, we were talking probably Bitcoin back then.
Was it? Oh, okay.
Or Tesla. But
what did you buy in it? What was the price?
About a penny.
It was a penny. Okay, so it wasn't under a cent. It was about a penny.
Yeah.
When we were talking about it. Okay.
Yeah. But
yeah, dude. What a mistake. It's crazy.
I know. I wish I would have left more in. I took a little bit out.
No, you did the right thing.
Yeah.
I think you played smart.
Now it's all cream cheese.
Cool.
There we go.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Sorry we kind of bored you there at the end.
Yeah, in the middle.
Yeah, crazy.
And the beginning. Man, we're usually funnier than that. I don't know what the problem is.
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry guys. We got Sean for the funny. Read the comments.
Yeah, read the comments.
Sean's
respond to the comments.
Cool.
Have a great day.
See you guys.